Welcome to another episode, brothers and sisters, of Positive Lifestyle Management Awareness Session. In this awareness session, we're going to be discussing a man who I love, a man who has been very instrumental in my life, and who not only instrumental in my life, but he's been very instrumental in other people's lives. And I'm talking about Mr. Larry Hoover Sr. But before we begin discussing and going off into this awareness session, I would like for you all to hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, hit that notification, support Positive Lifestyle Management, because the one thing Positive Lifestyle Management is going to do, we're going to bring you the real. We're not going to play no games. We're not going to be on here discussing no nonsense. We're going to give you the real on what's going on inside our community and what we need to do in order to make a change inside our community. So let's begin. As a lot of you all know, Mr. Larry Hoover. Mr. Larry Hoover has been in jail, in prison, since 1973. When Mr. Larry Hoover first went to prison, he was 23 years old. He's a 70-year-old man now in ADX Florence, Colorado, Supermax, the highest level security prison in America. Mr. Hoover and his co-defendants, they were indicted back in 1995. And at this time, Mr. Hoover had already been locked up 22 years. So he was given multiple life sentences along with his co-defendants. But due to the change in the law of 2018, I'm sorry about that, 2018, December the 21st, I think that's when Donald Trump signed the First Step Act into law. Behind this law, what it did, it gave room, it made the Fair Sentencing Act of 2010 that came into law with President Obama, it made that law retroactive. So by making it retroactive, that means that everybody who had been sentenced prior to that and up to that point, they was able now to be able to receive relief. So a lot of people have received relief behind this law thanks to Donald Trump. A lot of Mr. Hoover's co-defendants on the case who was with him, they have been released from prison. So the same charges that Mr. Hoover was charged with, they were charged with. Mr. Hoover has litigation pending in the courts right now in order to be released. But due to other circumstances, the system is trying to keep him locked inside of ADX prison. They really want him to die inside of federal prisons. So what happened was, a few days ago, Mr. Hoover's attorney went to try to visit him, Mr. Justice Moore. And going inside the prison, what happened was he received a phone call and he stepped out in order to answer the phone call. But when he tried to go back inside the prison, they wouldn't let him in. So Mr. Moore has released a letter. And in this letter, it says, Attorney Justice A. Moore issued a statement following ADX Supermax unwarranted denial of legal visit and healthcare aid for Larry Hoover Sr. Attorney Justice A. Moore speaks out after being denied a visit with client Larry Hoover Sr., who also needs medical attention. For immediate release, Florence, Colorado, on May 2nd, 2021, Attorney Justice A. Moore was denied a scheduled and approved meeting with his client Larry Hoover Sr. He was offered no alternative. Instead, bars threatened him with violence as if he was as if he were a criminal. Attorney Moore was meeting with Larry Hoover to discuss his case as well as health issues. The denial of Larry Hoover's legal counsel and medical issues raised great concerns. Attorney Justice A. Moore issued the following statement regarding the unconstitutional behavior of ADX Supermax. Being arbitrarily denied the ability to have my legal visit with Larry Hoover Sr. regarding his current health conditions and pending litigation is alarming. At bottom, citizens, regardless of if they're incarcerated or not, should have incumbent access to medical care and legal counsel. When a penal institution in this country endeavors to deny, delay, or overly burden an incarcerated person's ability to health care and their access to the court, they are committing the gravest of civil and human rights violation. Larry has been faced with an impossible task of having to fight for medical care while being denied access to legal counsel to assist. Our Constitution is clear on this issue. To deny and delay medical care is a clear constitutional violation that is addressed by the courts. If ADX Supermax seeks to violate Larry's ability to get medical care and subsequently deny his ability to seek redress in a U.S. court, they are participating in a form of torture that has no place in a developed country. Attorney A. Moore, Esquire, attorney for Larry Hoover Sr. All right, let's address this elephant in the room. We're not going to play no games. Like I say, positive lifestyle management is going to always keep it 100. Larry Hoover been locked up since 1973. The man, this is his 48th year in prison. There have been people who have committed way graver crimes than him who have been released from prisons all across America, especially in the Federal Bureau of Prisons. There have been snitches who have admitted to 26, 27, countless murders, who got on the stand and testified on people, and they on the streets. But here's a man that's been locked up for 48 years, and they would not allow him to be free when the law says he's supposed to be free. We're not going to play no games anymore. It's time to move out. We've seen this and we've heard this countless of times. For all the men and women who claim to love Larry Hoover, it's time. The call has been given. The call was given to us in 1984 to all brothers of the struggle to get Larry Hoover out. It said, we the board now demands that he must be freed at all costs. And we are assured that all BOS feels the same way, not out of fear, but out of love, respect, and our need to have him out on the street to lead us further, to show the world what our honorable chairman is to us, to himself, and to this world. This was in 1984. So if it was in 1984, it's time for us to get the brother on the streets. Contact your United States representatives, your United States senators, the judges, whatever has to be done. Use your social media platform. All you guys doing all these rap videos and throwing up all these pitchforks and claiming to be about growth and development, use your platform. I'll get millions and millions and millions of views and streams and likes. So use your platform to help free this man. Why are we sitting around doing nothing? I am not going to hold my tongue. I am not going to be afraid to say and speak the truth. The truth is the truth. Let him out. It is his time to be out. He deserves to be out. He's a father. He's a husband. He's a grandfather. He's a father to many men and women who throughout their lives have never, ever actually had a father. He's helped many peoples. He's helped me. He's helped a lot of people. He's helped people that don't even know. He don't even know. He's been sitting in prison suffering in strong silence for 48 years. And a lot of the reason he's in prison It's not for things he's done. He's suffering for a lot of the nonsense that's going out here on these streets for all these guys that's claiming to be about something. If you truly about it, then act like you about it. Help get this brother out of prison. We need everybody help, all citizens. Stand up. This is a grave injustice that's being done right before our face. And so why are we sitting around not saying nothing, not doing anything? This man needs our help. And I'm saying this here, free Larry Hoover. Not only free Larry Hoover, free Jeff Ford, free all political prisoners. I don't care what color they are. I don't care what they ideology and what they believe in. If they've been in prison all this time, free them. If they can help society, help them. Let them out. What y'all saying that this man is so terrible that he cannot be out? But the bottom line is this is what they're doing. I want you guys to be able to recognize what's happening right before us. They are keeping him in prison simply for one reason. Because if they know if he die in prison, what you're going to have on the streets is chaos. And that's what they strive off of. They strive off chaos. You know, they know it will be infight. They know it's going to be a lot of nonsense because now they guys going to be trying to jock for power. They're not going to be able to have a smooth transition. That's know what they're doing. But we're not going to allow them to let this happen to us because if it's happening to him, it's happening to all of us. So stand up. And once again, contact your United States congressmen, your United States senators, judges, lawyers, community activists. Black Lives Matter, this Black Life Matter right here. Stand up, help, speak out. This is the ultimate criminal injustice. This is torture. This is modern day slavery. And I end on that note. Love you all.